What's going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? Welcome back. My name is UnrealEntGaming, and joining me here today is my good friend, the COD Brothers Gaming and Fatal Brotherhood from Saiyan Brotherhood Unleashed. And today we're going to be discussing our opinions and our views and theories on the upcoming Dragon Ball Z new series called Dragon Ball Super. So, I know you guys are very excited. I'm very excited. We've been excited for this for years, actually. We've been anticipating a brand new series. I mean, all of us together, we really didn't know if we were going to get one or not, but finally we're going to get one. There's going to be 26 episodes, so right off the bat, where do you guys think the characters are going to fit in? Are we going to get brand new Saiyans? Are we going to have brand new gods being introduced? What is Beerus' role, and how is it going to affect the entire, overlay of Dragon Ball Super? So, I want to know your overall thoughts and opinions before I get into mine. So,
I want to know if, the fact that Whis and Beerus are still going to be in the show.
Oh, no, they are. They play a very significant role.
Because, are they famous voice actors in Japan, or are they, too much money to cost?
It's not just about that. It's the fact that if the movies are going to correlate after if the series, is going to correlate after the movies, then that only means that why wouldn't you incorporate Whis and Beerus, especially if they're the vocal points right now of the entire series?
Yeah, they became super popular, and on top of that, I think voice acting is easier to get in Japan.
Yeah, there's
over here where it's
about
money and money this and money that. We don't want to work unless we get that money.
So with
Robert Downey Jr.
with the new Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation, do you think that there's going to be a level higher than that, or do you think this is it? Because I'm thinking that this is it.
Why would they go higher than God?
I don't think they would go above that unless it's another movie.
Really? Why?
Because the movie seems to be what's pushing the plot even further. I feel like this is going to take it nice and slow.
Oh, so you're saying filler or no filler?
It's not fill. Shit.
Well, I mean,
think about that, because it does take place a little bit before Battle of Gods, in certain episodes, and they're gonna have.
The thing with Dragon Ball Z, I don't think there's really anything after the Frieza saga that counts as filler. That's not enjoyable.
That is debatable.
Because even the episode where they're trying to get their license, their driver's license,
that was one of the greatest episodes.
That was one of the greatest episodes of all time.
That's the only exception. I mean, how many people actually cared about what Hercule was doing for half his time with Majin Buu?
I like every second I had.
The whole Majin Buu with Hercule thing was it built up the characters. It made you actually like Hercule after that.
I loved every second of it. Every minute of that Bruce Falconer music, even if it was the peaceful music too. Oh man.
So you're saying that we're gonna have filler in Dragon Ball Super or no?
Maybe, because 26 episodes is a lot of content if they were trying to push the plot along.
You think 26 episodes is a lot?
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's a lot for what you need. That's an entire anime series. You know that?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Sometimes that's even 2 anime series.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel like that's only going to be a part of season 1, at least for that particular series, before we start getting anything else. For me, I really hope that we get to see the new Super Saiyan forms collide with Beerus, because we don't really know how powerful he really is, especially Whis, man. I after watching what I saw with Whis and Goku and Vegeta, that's it, man. I don't think that there's anybody that can combat Whis, and that raises a lot of questions, is there going to be a different reality out there, in which case there's going to be another being that can actually combat Whis on that level?
I want to know who Whis fears. Because Goku has said before that there's always going to be someone stronger than you out there in the universe. So does that apply to Whis?
But you just said in the universe. But in their universe, he's the strongest. So what does he have to fear?
I wonder.
Well, how do we know he's the strongest?
Another movie.
What did you say?
I wonder if this is going to lead into another movie.
I'm not entirely sure about that.
Because, I mean, if they have the 26 episodes ready, right?
Yeah.
And it takes them around 2 years to make a movie. Don't you think that would stall for enough time until the next movie comes and leads up to one big episode, on one big thing?
I mean that really wouldn't make sense, because if you're saying 2 years, and that means technically we're supposed to be getting another movie in 2017, which only means why would they prolong Dragon Ball Super for this year? Wouldn't it make more sense for it to come out next summer? That way the entire summer can just drag along until it leads into the winter, and then back into the spring we have the other movie.
Are you sure all 26 are going to be released this year?
We don't know. We honestly don't know. July 5th is going to be a very, very critical point. I believe you can watch the movie online, especially in the States or whatnot, in the UK and Mexico and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure once the anime is released in Japan, within 24 hours, you're able to watch it online. But let's talk about sub-characters. Give it to me. Gohan, Piccolo. What do you guys think?
I miss them. They're awesome.
Because I think this is it. They're all going to have jobs. I mean, Revival of F, practically Piccolo was a babysitter. He was catering to Pan.
He was?
Yeah, he was rocking her fucking like her carriage and what he was catering to Pan. Krillin's
Well.
cop. Tien is Tien. Yamcha's still a bitch, and Gohan.
Tien sitting in random waterfalls.
Seriously.
Hey, missing Chaozu and Gohan's a dad / worker now, and it's just like.
What does Goku do for a
Wait,
living?
Piccolo's raising another one of Goku's like.
Well, no. He's helping. He's just helping.
He's raising another one.
Why do they need jobs? Bulma's rich.
Bulma is rich, but at the same time, Gohan, you know Gohan and Chi-Chi and his family, they don't want to go down that road.
No, mothers always want their kids to like be shown off to the world. So, yeah.
What's very interesting, however, is going to be Goten and Trunks, because obviously I hope they grow old. I hope they become at least teenagers / young adults.
So we see a teenage Gotenks.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible, but then again, it's like, what would be the purpose of them even fusing?
Well, would their power have not increased
when their fathers are gods? You know, like, don't you think if they're in technical danger?
If Trunks is Vegeta's son, then he'll definitely want to go for God. If they could make Super Saiyan 3 when they were fused, imagine what they accomplished if they actually tried for God.
They wouldn't even come close. Goten and Trunks would not come close.
They were able to get to Super Saiyan 3.
Okay.
That's something Vegeta couldn't even do.
That was because they overheard Majin Buu pretty much admitting to murder. He killed everybody, and as a kid, you think about your mom dying and stuff.
Yeah, but that didn't matter when they wanted to draw out the fight. All right, they went straight up hardcore for the new ability. As soon as they got it, they were all happy with it, and they'll definitely go hardcore for Super Saiyan God till they get it.
I don't know. I really doubt that's gonna happen. I think we might get one more crack at Piccolo or Gohan possibly pushing the envelope, but aside from that, the main focus here looks like it's going to be Goku and Vegeta, because throughout the entire Revival of F movie, they're fighting each other. They're literally punching each other in the face. They're fighting, Frieza. They're fighting Whis, and it's just like you see their evolution. Like they're beginning to, and you guys were right. Goku has a lot of pride in him now. Like he's very arrogant right now. Because he feels as if he just accomplished a whole hell of a lot when there's still a lot more to accomplish, and you see that in the film, and that's why Vegeta punched him in the face a couple of times, and it was Goku's like, "What the hell, Vegeta?" So, in terms of that aspect, like, do you guys think they're gonna fight again, or at least train together, or what?
They're definitely gonna fight again. Vegeta still has it in him that he wants to fight Goku.
Imagine that would be like the final fight.
But who would win is the question.
I really want Vegeta to win.
Everybody says that, but they keep taking it away.
Why?
Vegeta had his moment, but his freaking pride got in the way, and he wasn't able to finish off Frieza. He beat him down into his final form. Like, that's crazy. Goku wasn't even able to do that, because Goku allowed his emotions to get to him until Sorbet's ring pretty much beamed him through the heart. Well, which is something that I don't understand, because if you're a god, doesn't that allow your body to be, like, hardened up to, like mediocre attacks like that?
That means Sorbet possesses a ring that can
kill a god.
No, like he got beamed right in the chest, and it was like, what just happened? Like, I thought you're taking all these hits from Frieza, and Frieza looks like he's crushing your bones, and yet you're still up. But then this little insignificant creature who's a little less more powerful than fucking Dodoria uses a ring to like just blow a hole in your heart. Like, how is that possible?
Like when Gohan was able to block human bullets. It's something like that weak.
Exactly, like Gohan is able to withstand Cell's Kamehameha, but then he gets fucking killed with a bullet. Like, that makes no sense. But I feel as if there's going to be more gods to be introduced. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I really hope what we talked about with the God Summit, I really hope that is like an idea that Akira Toriyama has listened to or thought of himself.
Or at least feature one in these episodes, at least one or two, like another pair of them.
Like, what happened to
what would their role be, though?
I don't know, like, you know how they have West Kai, Grand Kai, North Kai, all that shit?
Okay, so explain further.
Rival Kais. I mean, rival gods, my bad.
There's 13 universes, right?
Oh, look, there's a Red Beerus.
There's a Red Beerus.
I really doubt that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be other gods of destruction, but... Alright, so let's say they do introduce a new pair. Why would they even show up in another god's, universe? For what reason?
Maybe they feel threatened because they feel like this universe is filled up with too many gods.
Or
balance.
Or Frieza survived in one of them and blew up everything.
No way.
Nah.
No way. Let me tell you right now, Goku finished him. That was it. You'll see. You'll see for yourself. Frieza got an ass whooping, and you know what's also interesting is the fact that Frieza's race is able to manipulate skin tone, and the reason why he's golden was because he envisioned his final fight with Goku, and his revenge was he wanted to finish off Goku the same way he saw Goku before, Planet Namek blew up, which was in a golden form. So Frieza is able to change his skin color. I mean, he didn't really necessarily have to be gold. He could have been red, yellow, blue, purple, but he picked gold because he wanted his revenge to be as a gold fighter defeating.
Wait. That means the God mode isn't even him like changing colors at all, or even like his body type.
It's not necessarily a God form, but what he spoke about in the movie I believe it was Sorbet, was he said that his race, he never trained before ever. So in his race, the more time you take training and pushing your body, you don't just additionally adapt power, it multiplies. Sort of like how you do a regular fusion as opposed to a Potara fusion. Potara multiplies your power. So his power pretty much multiplied, hence why he killed Gohan for like the time being until Piccolo revived him. But he's able to change his skin complexion, man.
Then it would have been cooler if he was actually like
Black and red Frieza.
Yes.
But I mean, it wouldn't have made any sense. Why black and red?
Because that's the color of my car.
Anyways,
how about that's the color of Planet Vegeta and what it looks like?
No, Planet Vegeta was mainly like red and purple-ish kind of, but let's get into something else because a lot of people are going to talk about this. I don't think we're ever going to see Goku and Vegeta fuse ever. I think that's it.
Never again.
Never.
Too much arrogance.
At the ending of Revival of F, both of them pretty much said never, ever. Because Whis was like, Whis and Beerus were pretty pissed. They were like, well, if you guys only worked together from the get-go, you guys could have cleaned it up already. And Goku recommended fusion, well, not fusion, but working together. And Vegeta turned around and he was like, Kakarot, I will never, ever, ever work with you, ever again. And Goku's like, yeah, me too. And they ended it off with a laugh. So I don't think we're ever going to see Vegeta or Gogeta. And it's not like it really matters because a lot of people hate those fusions. I don't even understand why.
Well, maybe it's because they're both so, like, separate, like, and different people that they shouldn't even be mixed together.
But the thing that made the fusion so popular, I think, was the video games.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but, like, people complain that, they're too overpowered. But this is the perfect opportunity because if you throw in a fusion, they would get destroyed by these gods. And it's like, it kind of raises awareness. It's like, well, would these fusions do a better job than how they were, separately? Because, I mean, you have to wonder to yourself, like, what if Vegito was there and he battled Beerus? Would he win? What if he trained with Whis? Would he win? It's like, it kind of raises questions because we never saw these characters get defeated before. But for Dragon Ball Super, I feel as if we're not going to see that at all. I don't know. That's just my take. But what about like Super Saiyan 3 and 2? Like, do you guys think that it's going to encompass at least?
Yeah, because Goku always like goes like into his normal forms before he even goes full power. So.
But I mean, Akira pretty much rendered 2 and 3 to be useless now.
Yeah, he did, but Goku always goes like easy before he even fights like at full power.
But I mean, his full power is Super Saiyan God, so why turn into a Super Saiyan 3 when you have Super Saiyan God?
Because Goku is arrogant in the fact that he always takes easy on his opponents to check them out first before he even goes full power and realizes he has to. That was always his problem. He never finished the fight early. Trunks is the only person who ever finishes the fight early.
What about you, Paul?
I agree 100%.
So you don't see Super Saiyan 2 and 3 coming back?
2 is completely pointless.
Really? Why?
Because of the fact that it's just electricity and it's nothing substantial.
It's a very significant power increase, though.
That's back in the Cell days, not anymore.
What?
In the Cell days, it was epic, but now it's just like, why?
And so no fusions and no Super Saiyan 2s and 3s.
Maybe for only Gohan, but that's it.
What?
They didn't even have they didn't even put the effort in putting the sparks on Vegito when he was beating the shit out of Beerus.
Well, who's to say he was a Super Saiyan 2?
Well, that's the point. It's just useless. Come on.
So you're saying in Dragon Ball Super we're not going to see that?
I doubt. Super Saiyan 2 is like the most useless form right now. Super Saiyan still iconic. Super Saiyan 3 is in there, and God formed, yes.
Damn. So Super Saiyan 2 is obsolete.
Obsolete. The only thing good about it is the sparks.
Wow. Well, I
Hey,
mean,
do that.
let us know what you guys think about this. I mean, the whole fusion theory, Super Saiyan 2 and 3 being decimated, Beerus's role, other gods coming into play.
Also,
Goku
would you
versus
like to see
Vegeta.
characters actually dead for once, like they can't come back?
So, wait, so similar to GT? Because remember how Piccolo died and never came back?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, do you want them to finally just forget about the Dragon Balls and just let them, like, die?
I really doubt that's gonna happen. I mean, because why?
Like, let them move on? Maybe Krillin finally has enough of this world and all its violence. He just
They're gonna
wants
have
to
to die of
rest.
natural age eventually.
Well, I mean, they will, but then again, you say Krillin, but Krillin has a family. Why would he let his family go?
And I guess maybe Yamcha. He didn't really find
Nobody
the.
gives a fuck about Yamcha. He can die tomorrow, and everybody can just rejoice in peace.
Nah, come on. Everyone would feel bad for Yamcha. He's part of the
kidding me? The most useless character. I mean, let us know what you guys
Strongest
think
human.
about this.
Strongest
Because
human.
I don't know, like I feel as if when you guys talked about there being gods stronger than the current ones, yeah, that sounds really cool and all, but in Universe 7, I really doubt that. I mean, because Whis would hold his own, even if Beerus falls. Like Whis is able to maneuver his body and he fights on an unpredictable level. He doesn't predetermine his attacks.
And he
That's
controls time.
exactly. So, but let us know what you guys think once again, and thank you all for watching. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans, don't forget to subscribe for all latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit it up with a like and a favor. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, along with your theories and your opinions on Dragon Ball Super. And on that note, guys, we all will be seeing you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.
Peace.